Hello everyone and welcome to Friday and welcome to Something is Wrong with Kepler. Now, as you know, Kepler's been sick. This morning, I was up late last night, really late, and when Mal got up to leave for work, I wanted to let the cats out, but I didn't want them to be unattended, so I slept on the couch. I continued to sleep and I slept on the couch. I slept till probably about noon, and I just got up, and I had seen Kepler earlier before I went to sleep, but I mostly just came out here and was like, hey guys, come here, and they just kind of curled up on me. I didn't really notice anything. I looked at Kepler now more closely. He has got a huge lump on his throat that was not there yesterday. Here, lift up your head, little guy. Can you lift up your head? You guys see that? You see that huge lump? It's crazy. It's really, really big, and that was not there yesterday. So, not sure what that's about. Not sure why these little guys are having so much trouble. Kepler is the one having trouble, and he's so sweet. He's so sweet. I don't want him to have any trouble at all. I want him to be healthy and happy. But I'm not sure what to do. When Mal gets home, we might call the vet. I'm gonna ask Mal what she wants to do. I really didn't want to go back into the vet, but if this is serious, then we might want to get it looked at. I'm thinking maybe the cat is either possibly having a reaction to the medicine, because we just started them on the medicine. But I don't know what it is. It's really big, and it's quite noticeable. You guys can see it under there. It's really bad looking. And Sagan doesn't have it, so I don't know. Mal doesn't know about it. So when she gets home, I'll ask her what she wants to do, but it's worrying me just a little bit. So I spent some time online actually looking up what the problem could be, and it seems that it's most likely an abscess, and when the cats play together, they can scratch each other, bite each other, and because they're not the cleanest animals, especially as kittens when they're not doing a good job cleaning themselves, the scratches or bites can be infected. And it seems that what happened is that Sagan probably bit or scratched Kepler in the neck, and the reason he's been feeling bad, the reason he has this fever, is because he has this big abscess full of pus under him. So I called the vet, and they said the best thing to do is to get him on antibiotics, because the antibiotics that they're on don't treat that, and they want to lance it because that'll help him feel better immediately. So we don't have an appointment, but they said just bring him in like 45 minutes or so, and they'll work him in so they can get it lanced and drained so he'll be feeling better. Because he had a fever the other day, so they suspect that what happened was he probably got scratched before that, and it just took a few days for this lump to develop. So I've never had multiple cats, so I hope this isn't a common occurrence, but I guess we'll see what happens. I also don't know how much this is going to cost. Hopefully it won't be super expensive to get an abscess removed and get them on more kitty antibiotics, but we'll get you up to speed, bud. You're part of the family now, so we're going to take care of you, I promise. Well, we just finishing up here at the veterinarian. Kepler was not in good shape. Kepler had a fever of 105.4. That is really high. That is absurdly high.
He felt hot.
Yeah, he did. He felt like there was something wrong. So they drained the abscess, which is good. They gave him an IV because just to help bring down his fever, and they gave him several medications. They gave him a pill that we're also supposed to take back home to Sagan that is going to firm up their stool because both their stools have been so mushy. So that's going to help the stool. Then we have a antibiotic that is supposed to help clear up this infection, right?
Yeah.
And then we have a third medicine. What was that one?
That they gave us today?
Yeah, didn't they give us a third medicine?
No.
Okay, so there's just two. It's just they're also on 2 other medications. So now Kepler is on 4, and
Sagan's on 3.
Sagan's on 3. So they are in rough shape. Kepler more so. So yeah, I don't know. It's been an expensive trip for the kitties. I spent almost the same amount today as I did the other day when we took them to the vet. So yeah, I told everyone I was going to build a computer this month. I don't think I'm building a computer this month, especially because we got to go back in 10 days for their follow-up. And we're considering declawing them, and we got a price sheet for that. And by the time I would pay that off, combined with all this other stuff, I probably could have built a computer. So I might wait till next month or the month after even to build it, which, I mean, is fine. The cat's got to come first. They're like I said, they're part of our family, and we're going to take care of them. And
Kep is very sick.
Yeah, he is sick. I mean, the little guy, the thing's only this big, and he had a fever 105. That's insane. And I'm just glad that we got him here. But they drained it. They gave him the IV. They said he should start feeling better, but he's on all these medications now just so we can try to get him feeling better, and I hope we do. But they gave us the number of a 24-hour emergency animal hospital that's relatively close by. So they said if he is still really hot, if he's not really lethargic in the next 24 hours and the fever's not going down, then we might want to consider taking him to the animal hospital. So I don't know. Hopefully that it won't come to that. Not only for his health, but for my wallet. But I hope he can get feeling better, because the little guy is so adorable. And I know he's not himself. The first day we had him, he was running around like crazy, and then presumably he either got scratched or bit or something by Sagan. And, they had this problem. And that was actually one of the things the vet said, that if you're considering getting them declawed, it wouldn't be a bad idea, because this could happen again with, obviously they can bite each other, but if they're scratching each other and it's getting infected, causing these abscesses, it would be best to declaw them so they can't do that to each other. And, the vet was in favor of declawing if we needed to, and she said that there's a lot of people that are really against it and say it's inhumane. She said, but it's not. And, like I said the other day, we've had Rocco for 6 years, and the cat has had the best life in the world, so we're not against declawing, and that's something that I think we'll probably do, but it's something we can't even consider until the guys get feeling better, and it seems like it might be another 2 weeks before they're up to speed, so I don't know. We'll just keep giving them their medicine and keep our fingers crossed that everything goes well. So Kepler's home, and you can probably see under his, if I can get him slowed down for a minute, bud.
He says no.
If that's possible. Well, they drained the abscess under his neck, so that's gone down a little bit, but he's really interested in the camera. Sagan was really interested in sniffing where they gave him the IV. It looks like they gave him the IV right here, so he's got a lot of medication to take, little buddy. I'm so sorry you're sick. I know, I feel really bad. I know you're not my kitty, but the truth is you're both our kitties, and I love you very much. And you've been such a sweetheart. You've just been so lethargic. All you do is been sleeping on my lap for days. You want attention too, huh?
We gotta feed him a pill.
Really?
That one needs a pill.
Well, this is going to be an interesting experience. Kepler is back up in action. Him and Sagan have actually been playing pretty hard, and we know that Kepler's okay because Kepler's been instigating it. Haven't you, bud?
He's making it for lost playtime is what he's doing.
Apparently. He's actually been all over the place.
This is the first time he's calmed down.
Yeah, he's just now starting to calm down. Yeah. But he's been crazy. He's been running all over the place, jumping on the walls. Haven't you, bud? Yeah, you have. But that's good, because that means that what they gave him at the vet, which was a dose of penicillin and also some other medicine, worked. He's feeling a lot better. His fever must be going down. He's not as hot. Huh? They keep going in behind the refrigerator, and I don't want them to do that. But I have to wait for them to come out before I can scold them, and sometimes they don't come out for a long time. The other day, Sagan was behind the fridge for like half an hour. He just chilled back there. It's funny, for a refrigerator and chill. You doing a lot better, huh? You look better. Yeah, you do. You look way better. Yeah. You look like a brand new kitty. Yeah, brand new kitty. Yes, you do. They're sweet. He says, I know. What
Daddy, pick me up. Daddy, pick me up.
I already picked you up. We really are parents.
What was that?
I don't think that worked out very well for you, did it? What? What is the deal? You need more attention?
I went in the refrigerator.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't. Oh, kitty. Anyway, yes, the kids, I will start calling them the kids. They're kitties, anyway. They're good. They've been good. Except for when they've been bad, which has been the whole time. But he's been feeling better. That part's good. Also, I made a schedule of their medicine. And I couldn't remember the technical names, so I wrote sneeze treat, poop pill, infection dropper, and yellow goop. That's how I know these things. And they've gotten all their medicine for today. But they're going to be on this schedule of getting medicine for quite a while, so I guess we'll have to get used to that. You guys are going to be feeling all better, and your poop's going to be solid, which is going to be awesome. Because your poop has been mushy, and that is not fun. Also
smelly.
Yes. Also, I wanted to add, tonight the author of the children's book that we helped make stopped by, and she gave us a completed copy and signed. This is it. This is the Froggy Morning, written by Catherine Wright, illustrated by Debbie Ann Hicks. And actually, you can find this on Amazon if you wanted to buy it and help her out. You certainly can. Actually, I'll put a link to it in the description below, but you guys can actually purchase this. And we didn't do the illustrations. Obviously, Debbie Ann Hicks did the illustrations. All we did is we took her text and kind of put the book together. So you have like the illustrations. We touched them up and made them fit for the page. Sometimes they didn't quite fit, so we used like the clone stamp, and we did other touch-ups, and then we did the text on the other pages and did some other things. We basically helped put the book together.
With the graphic designers.
Yeah, the graphic designers, and me and Mal's names are in the special thanks for the book. So it's a children's book. It's very short. It's just like 50 pages or so, and you can see how big the text is. So it's just a little poem thing. So if you have any interest in children's books, maybe you have children or you have someone who would appreciate it,
Or you're a teacher.
or your teacher or whatever, and you have interest in things like this, I will put a link down below, and you can buy it and support her, which would be really nice. It is a mother of a dear friend of mine, Austin's mom, and I can't get it back on the shelf. And the book's not very expensive, so any support you could send their way would be, wonderful. I mean, it's not that she did it for the money, but she just had this idea, really wanted to produce this book. And it's really cool, actually.
Cute.
It's cute, and it's also really neat to go from, this idea. When we arrived and first looked at it, she had shown us this, she had shown us the actual poem that she wrote. It was just on a sheet of paper. And then the illustrations came in, and they were painted on like 8 by 11, like 8.5 by 11 sheets. And we took pictures of them, because we were going to scan them, but we actually took pictures with the same camera I'm using to vlog.
They were bigger
Go Canon.
than 8.5 by 11,
Yeah,
so it would fit on a scanner bed.
That's right, they were a little bigger, that's right. So we took pictures, and then we put them into Photoshop and touched them up and did some other things, and looks good. It's really cool to take those little pieces and go into a completed product. So it was really rewarding for us, and we enjoyed doing it. So she might come up with another project in the future, and we would be willing to help out with that too, because it was a lot of fun. I'm just glad the cats are feeling better. That's my big thing. Feeling good enough to play, because I think that's Kepler in there playing, so I'm happy. Kitties are A-okay after being very, very sick. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Got a little more work ahead of us, but not too bad. We should be able to get in bed by a decent time. My dad wants us to go with him in the morning to eat breakfast because it was recently his birthday, and he's got like a bajillion birthday coupons, and he wants to use them, so we might go eat breakfast with my dad in the morning. I don't know if we will. It depends what time we get in bed tonight, so I guess we'll see. But thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?